Good morning, students. In the last class, we discussed about hydrogen spectrum and different lines in hydrogen spectrum. Okay? As I told you at the end of the class, and furtherly we need to discuss about hydrogen spectrum. Even I told you all whatever the types of spectral series we discussed all those. Now I am going to give it in a tabular form, okay, which will be easy to solve the questions. Okay. Now coming to the spectrum, we have seen that there are different lines of spectrum. That is Lyman series, Balmer, Paschen, Brackett, Fund, and Humphrey series. Okay. What is meant by Lyman series? What we learned in the last class? When the electron jumps from any orbit to the first orbit. Balmer series in the sense when the electron jumps from any orbit to second orbit. Right? Now, here if you observe there, the spectral series name is taken in the first one. Now, N1 and N2. Where N1 in the sense from where the electron is going to jump, means the lowest orbit to which the electron is going to jump. Okay? N2 means from where the electron is coming. For example, the electron is jumping from fifth orbit to the first one. Okay? Electron is jumping from fifth orbit to first, let it be. So, it is jumping to the first orbit. So, N1 is 1. N2 is 5. Got it? So, N1 means the lower orbit number. N2 means the higher orbit number, means from where it is going to jump. Okay? Now, last one, the spectral region. Spectral region means these particular spectral lines are visible in different, are present, their wavelengths are present in different regions of electromagnetic radiation. Okay? So, that reason. For example, if you take Lyman series. Lyman series is visible in ultraviolet region. Or if you go for any Fund series, it will be visible in infrared region. We discussed about different types of electromagnetic radiation. So, in which region these lines are observed? Okay? So, we will mention here. Okay? Now, first draw the table and look at this one. Now, coming to that Lyman series. Lyman series means what? When the electron jumps from any orbit to the first orbit. So, first orbit means N1 is 1. What about N2? N2 means what we said, from any orbit to first orbit. Any nothing but the N2 value may be 2 or 3 or 4, 5, so on, can be infinity. I told you that orbits number may be infinity. Okay? Any number of orbits will be there. So that is why N2 in the case of Lyman series will be maybe from second to the 1, 3 to 1 or 4 to 1 or infinity to the first orbit. Okay? In the same way, if you observe for Balmer series. Balmer series means what? When the electron jumps from any orbit to the second orbit. If you have any doubt regarding this one, once look at the diagram whatever you have drawn in the last class. Okay? From any orbit to second. Any orbit in the sense, to the second orbit, electron will be jumped from higher level. So more than 2, what numbers are there? Maybe third orbit, fourth orbit, or fifth orbit, or sixth orbit, or so on like that. It can be from infinity. Okay? Now in the same way, Paschen series. In this case, the electron jumps into third orbit from fourth orbit, fifth or sixth, from anything up to infinity. Now coming to Brackett series of lines. This series of lines in which the electron jumps from any orbit to the fourth orbit. So N2 value can be 5, 6, 7, 8, anything up to infinity. Now fund series. Fund series means any orbit to fifth orbit. So in this case, the higher levels will be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up to infinity. Okay? Humphrey is the last one where the electron jumps from any orbit to the sixth orbit. So in this case, the higher levels will be 7th, 8th, 9th till infinity. Okay? Understood? Sometimes they are asking for 1 mark in PU examination. What are meant by Balmer series of lines? For example, if they ask you to define Balmer series of lines means what? In a hydrogen atom, the spectral lines observed when the electron transition takes place from any orbit to second orbit. So those series of lines are known as Balmer series. Okay? If they ask Fund series means the electronic transition takes place in this case from any orbit to fifth orbit. Okay? The corresponding spectral lines are known as Fund series. Okay? Their P is silent. Don't pronounce it as a P Fund series. Okay? Pronounce it as a Fund series. Got it? Now coming to the regions where these are available. Okay? Lyman series of spectral lines are observed in UV region. UV means ultraviolet region. And simply represented as UV region. Okay? Lyman series of lines are observed in UV region. Balmer series of lines are present in visible region. Now coming to Paschen series, it is observed in near infrared region. Infrared means IR region. Okay? UV, visible, IR. We know that order in the case of electromagnetic radiation. IR nothing but infrared region. I will write clearly. So these are available in near infrared region. Okay? Near infrared in the sense, starting of this infrared region. Okay? Now, next, bracket series of lines are observed in middle infrared region. Okay? Bracket series of lines are observed in middle infrared region because these are the above lines are observed in near infrared. So in this case these are observed in middle infrared. Now coming to Fund series, these spectral lines are observed in far infrared region. Even coming to the last one, Humphrey series of lines are also observed in far infrared region. Okay? Both Fund series of lines as well as Humphrey series of lines, both are visible in, observed in far infrared region. Okay? For competitive exam point of view, these are also important. Okay? So many times they are asking questions and even they will ask you, which of the following series of lines are observed in visible region? What will be answer? In visible region, the same order, UV, visible, IR. Okay? UV is observed in the case of Lyman series of lines. Balmer series of lines are observed in visible region. Okay? So you have to remember these things. Got it? So first copy all these. Then we will go to some important points. Now, in the last class, you have drawn a diagram. For example, when we go to Lyman series of lines, Lyman means what? The electron jumps from any orbit to first orbit. So, Lyman series or any series, not only Lyman, in any series, you got different lines like this. Okay? This is from second orbit, this is from third orbit, this is from fourth orbit. Let it be this is from infinity, means the last line. Got it? So this is I written in the case of Lyman series I written. If it is a Balmer series means what? The lowest orbit will be second orbit. Okay? If it is a Fund series, it will be fifth. These are 6, 7, 8 till infinity. Okay? Now, instead of asking the question directly, sometimes, majority of the cases in the national wide competitive examinations, they are giving some typical way. Means if they give N1 and N2, you will come to know which line it is. Got it? Instead of mentioning it as a first line, N1 is equals to this much, like that instead of telling, they are giving in an indirect manner. Okay? See, what the indirect way they are giving. So before that, we should know what we call other ways, these lines. Okay? Coming to this, we know in Lyman series, this is first line. In any series, this will be, infinity will be last line. Let us see how they are given. The first line of any series, any spectrochemical, any type of spectral series is represented as, remember this one, H alpha line. Okay? The first line of any series is represented as H alpha line. Or, coming to the speciality of this first line. The first line, if you observe there, this is the first line. This is the last line. Here, the electron is jumping from higher level to lower level. Here, the energy difference is less. Okay? So, if I ask a question that, out of these series of lines, which line is having lower energy, if I ask? What we will say simply, less energy gap. Second to the first means it definitely releases less energy when compared to 10 to 1. Correct? Got it? So, first line of the any series, not only Lyman series, first line of the series definitely will have less energy. So, this first line is also known as lowest energy line. Okay? The first line of any series will have lowest energy. Because the energy gap between the two levels will be less when compared to higher to the low. And if I ask, in terms of wavelength, if I ask you, what do we say? How energy and wavelength are related? We know energy directly proportional to frequency and it is inversely proportional to wavelength. So the lowest energy line is nothing but it is having highest wavelength. Okay? So we should remember these 2 points mainly about the first line. First line of any series, a Lyman, Balmer, whatever it is, any series, first line means H alpha line. Okay? And what are the characteristics of this first line? The first line of any series will definitely have lowest energy when compared to other lines. Okay? Lowest energy means highest wavelength because energy and wavelength are inversely proportional. Okay? Now, second line of any series, if you see, the first line we represented as H alpha line. The second line is H beta line. Okay. In the same way, third line of any series is alpha, beta, gamma, delta, like that, so on. Okay. So first line is H alpha line, second line H beta, third line H gamma, fourth line H delta, like that. Okay. Now, this is more important thing. What about the last line of any series? Last line of any series. Last line means what? From infinity to first any orbit, lower orbit. So that is why it is represented as H infinity line. Okay. The last line of any series is represented as H infinity line. Now, what are the characteristics of this H infinity line? Okay. H infinity means this line. So, large gap between the orbits, large energy difference. So, this transition requires or releases very high amount of energy. So, that is why the last line of any series will have highest energy transition. Okay. The first line is lowest energy line. The last line is highest energy line. When energy is highest, automatically wavelength is low. So the H infinity line is also known as lowest wavelength line. Okay. So we need to remember these 2 points mainly. In the case of first line of any series, lowest energy, last line is highest energy. Automatically you will come to know about wavelength, because we know energy and wavelength are inversely proportional. Okay. So these are important points about the spectral series of hydrogen spectrum. You copy all these carefully, underline and highlight the main points. Then we will go to mathematical formula related to the hydrogen spectrum. Okay, copy this. Okay. Now, coming to the numerical part of this lesson, this topic, there we need to know one formula. Just we have single formula to solve any question related to the hydrogen spectrum. Okay. That formula is given by Rydberg to calculate wave number. Wave number means it is represented as nu bar. And even we know nu bar is nothing but what? Wave number is a reciprocal of wavelength. So the formula is, so nu bar is equals to, first time while writing only write wave number formula. Okay, while copying you write clearly, nu bar means wave number. So the formula is, wave number is equals to 109677 into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square into z square. So this is the formula given to calculate wave number of a spectral line. Okay, where n1 means what? The lowest orbit, the lowest energy level. N2 means higher energy level. Okay, Orbits are also called as energy levels. Where Z means what we know, it is atomic number. Okay. Now the above given formula, for our convenience, I am going to write in different manner, because nu bar means what we know, it is a reciprocal of wavelength. So 1 by lambda is equals to the given value 109677 is simply represented as RH. Okay, Rydberg constant. I'll give you RH into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square into Z square. So this is the formula we are going to use to solve numericals. Okay. Now this is the formula given. Okay, it is good. But while solving in this today's class, you are able to remember what is R, what is N1, everything. But in the revision time, we will forget all this. So that is why better to write all the terms present in the formula. Okay? Where we already know nu bar means what? Nu bar means wave number. In the starting classes, everything I explained about all these definitions also given. Where lambda means, most commonly we are using, lambda means what? Wavelength. Now coming to the new term to you, that is what? RH. RH is called as Rydberg's constant. It is the name of the scientist, simply called as Rydberg constant. What is the value of Rydberg constant means? Its value is 109677 centimeter inverse. This is also can be written as 1 point, approximately I am telling, 1.1 into 10 to the power 7. Got it? I didn't done anything. So how many decimals are there? How many points are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So first I will write in that way. In centimeter inverse I will write first. Got it? This is in terms of centimeter inverse. Now if I want to write this in terms of meter inverse, centimeters to meters means how we will convert? You may have idea, 1 meter in the sense 100 centimeters. So your inverse is there. So it will be like 10 to the power 7. Or anyway, your convenience, you remember it as 109677 centimeter inverse. Okay? So 1.09677 is approximately I have taken as 1.1 into 10 to the power 5 centimeter inverse. Okay? Now, what is the other term in that? N1. N1 means lower energy level. N1 means lower energy level. N2 means higher energy level. Means lower orbit. N2 means higher orbit. We already discussed in the tabular form time. And coming to the last one, that is Z. Z, everybody knows that. Z represents atomic number. So it is a hydrogen spectrum. So it is hydrogen atomic number we have to take. What is the atomic number of hydrogen? Just 1. So the formula will be simply without Z. Got it? Because for hydrogen, Z value is 1. Understood? And so this is the formula only we have to solve any questions related to the hydrogen spectrum. Okay? Now let us solve the two models questions based on this formula. Okay? Note down the numerical. Coming to the first numerical. Calculate wave number of third line of Balmer series. Wave number of third line of Balmer series of hydrogen spectrum. Okay. See, hydrogen spectrum they given. So atom is hydrogen. So atomic number is 1. Asking wave number. We know the formula for wave number. Before that, substituting the in the formula, first observe there. What about N1 and N2 values? I told you, coming to competitive exam point of view, they don't give N1 and N2 values directly. Because if they give, a below average student also will solve that question in the exam. Okay? So, they don't give, majority cases they don't give. So, they will give indirectly. In here, what way they given? Third line of Balmer series, that is the information they given. Okay? So, in case of Balmer series, once observe the table, Lyman means first series. Balmer series is second one. So, N1 value is 2. Okay? Now, what about N2 value? So, in that series of lines, any series of lines, here, all these are coming to the second orbit because it is a Balmer series. Now, first line means what? This one, H alpha line. H alpha line is from 3 to 2. Next, 4 to 2. So, third line is from 5 to 2. Okay? So, this is one of the way to find, or otherwise, look at that. Balmer series N1 is 2. N2 will be what? 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7, so on till infinity. So, last line means infinity. So, first line means what? 3 to 2. Got it? So, first line means 3 to 2. Second line 4 to 2. Third line 5 to 2. Sixth line next, like that. Okay? So, 5 to 2, 6 to 2, 7 to 2. Like that we have to write, then we have to check the line. Okay? Now, in this question, they given as a third line. So, what is the third line? Observe carefully, Amma. The third line of Balmer series. Somebody may get doubt. Sir, why you have taken n is equals to 2 here? Here Lyman series means we can take it as 1. Balmer series means it is 2. Okay? Now, the electron first line means what? 3 to 2. Next line means 4 to 2. Next line is 5 to 2. They said third line. So, third line is from 5 to 2. So, N2 value is 5. Okay? And we know atomic number is 1. Anyway, they mentioned as hydrogen spectrum. So, in case of hydrogen spectrum, directly I am writing the formula. Nu bar is equals to RH into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. This is only our formula. Okay? Now, I am going to substitute the values. This we are going to write it as 1.1 into 10 to the power 5 in terms of centimeters. 1 by N1 square. 1 by 2 square minus 1 by N2 value how much we get? 5. So 5 square. Got it? Now 1.1 into approximately we are writing 10 to the power 5. 1 by 2 square. 2 square matlab 1 by 4 minus 1 by 5 square. Square of 5 is 25. Okay? Now take LCM between the two. Then solve. So nu bar is equals to what we are getting there? 1.1 into 10 to the power 5 into what we are getting there? 25 minus 4 divided by how much? 4 into 25. 100. 25 minus 4. I am going to write it as 1.1 into 10 to the power 5 into what we can say? 25 minus 4. 21 by 100. Okay? Divided by 100. So means here 10 to the power 5 is there. 1.1 into 21. 1 into 21 is 21. So 1.1 into 21. Okay? Or do it 11 into 21. 11 into 21 you do. So how much we will get? Exactly if you see, it is 231. Nothing but 23.1 we will get. So 20 nu bar is equals to 23.1 into 10 to the power 5. So divided by 100 and comes to the numerator 10 to the power minus 2. Because 100 means we can write as 10 square. When it comes to numerator 10 to the power minus 2. So finally nu bar is equals to 23.1 into, bases are same, so powers can be added. 5 minus 2, so 10 to the power 3 centimeter inverse. Okay, because I have taken RH value in terms of centimeter inverse, so final units also will be centimeter inverse. If you take it this value in meters, meter inverse if you take, you will get meter inverse at the end. Got it? Because units are very important for any type of examination. Okay? Whether it is a physics, chemistry, whatever it is. When you are solving in numerical means, the way of expressing the units will be very important. Got it? Once again look at the question. They are asking to calculate wave number of third line of Balmer series. Here our focus should be more on what is third line. Okay? As I told you, in Balmer series, first line means what? 3 to 2. Second line 4 to 2. Next line 5 to 2. Got it? Now, coming to the next question. What was the second question is? Calculate the wavelength of first line and last line. First line and last line of, let us take any other atom this time, because all these we have to take hydrogen like species, because hydrogen spectrum contains only one electron, so any other we have to take. So for example, I am going to take here first line and last line of Lyman series of lithium plus 2 spectrum. Got it? Lithium plus 2. Lithium atomic number is 3. Out of 3 electrons plus 2 means what? It lost 2 electrons. So it containing only 1 electron. So its spectrum is also similar to hydrogen spectrum. But what is the point we need to remember from this? Here, when they give other than hydrogen, so in the formula that Z square will be more important. Got it? Now first of all, Lyman series. Okay. They given Lyman series. In Lyman series means which one? The first series. In first series, what is N1? N1 is 1. Correct or not? Lyman series means N1 value is 1. Now, coming to the first line of Lyman series. First line means what? N2 value will be, see, N1 is 1 means the first line is just above that one. So N2 is 2. Got it? If they give second line means 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1. So the last line means what? Infinity to 1. So when we go to last line of any spectral series, the last line is always N2 value is infinity. So this is the information we know. Now what they are asking? Calculate the wavelength they are asking. Now what is the formula of according to Rydberg? What formula we know? 1 by lambda is equals to RH into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. Okay? It is not a hydrogen atom, so compulsory we should be take care about that Z value also. What is the Z value for lithium? For lithium atomic number is, for lithium atomic number is 3. Hydrogen, helium, lithium. Now substitute. Better first we will go to the calculation in the case of first line. Okay. So first line case, let us substitute the values. What are the values we know? 1 by lambda is equals to RH into 1 by, and 1 value is what? 1. So 1 square minus 1 by, first line case, N2 value is 2. So 2 square. Atomic number of lithium is 3. So into 3 square. Understood? RH I kept like that. At last, at the end, we can substitute that value. Okay? N1 for Lyman series is 1. N2 for the first line of Lyman series is 2. Okay? Atomic number of lithium is 3. Now, RH into what will come? 1 by 1 square. Nothing but 1 minus 1 by 4. 3 square means 9. Got it? Now, 1 minus 1 by 4. Everybody knows that. 4 is LCM. So 4 minus 1. So we can write the given one is 1 by lambda is equals to. So 1 minus 1 by 4, if you calculate how much you will get? 3 by 4. So RH into 3 by 4 into 9 we have. So finally what we can say? 9 3s are 27. So in this case 1 by lambda is equals to 27 by 4 RH. Okay? But they are not asking 1 by lambda value. They are asking what? Wavelength. So I can write lambda value as now 1 by lambda this much. Lambda means what? It will become reverse. So 4 by 27 RH. Okay? Many cases they are giving the options with the RH itself. So keep it like that. Or otherwise, if they give values wise, then we know what is RH value. 1.1 into 10 to the power 5 centimeter inverse. So that value if you substitute, you will get the answer. Got it? This is for first line. Even they asked us to calculate for last line also. Now in the case of last line means what we said, any series case, last line is infinity, from infinity to the lowest orbit. So now let us calculate for last line. As it is the same formula we are going to use, 1 by lambda is equals to RH into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Let us substitute directly. In the case of Lyman series, n1 is 1. So 1 by 1 square divided by, last line means n2 value how much we discussed, it is infinity. So 1 by infinity square. Now infinity, 1 by infinity means everybody knows that its value is 0. Okay. So one thing here we forgot to do. In the formula we have into Z square also. So for lithium, into atomic number is 3. So it is into 3 square. Now what will be? 1 by lambda is equals to RH into 1 by 1 square, nothing but 1. 1 by infinity means, remember it is 1 by infinity is 0. 3 square, 9. Okay. So 1 by lambda is equals to 1 minus 0 is 1. So we will get a 9 into RH. That is 1 by lambda. Now, but they are asking us to calculate lambda value. So lambda means it is volta. 1 by 9 into RH. Okay. As I told you, if they give the options in terms of value, substitute RH value at 1.1 into 10 to the power 5. Then we can solve. Got it? Once check it from the starting step. In the question they are asking wavelength of first line and last line. First line means H alpha line. Last line means H infinity line. Got it? Of Lyman series. Lyman series means N1 is 1. First line means N2 is 2. Second line means N2 is 3. Next line 4. Next line 5. Like that last line N2 is infinity. So we have written the formula, substituted all these into the formula. Got it? Now, coming to the last question related to this Rydberg formula. Now the last question is, the wave number means nu bar. The wave number of H beta line, the wave number of H beta line of helium ion. He, helium plus 1 means what? Helium atomic number is 2. So He plus means it lost 1 electron. So He plus also contains only 1 electron. So its spectrum is also similar to hydrogen atom. Okay. Now they are asking wave number of H beta line of helium plus ion. Okay. Let's calculate once. H beta line. I told you. First line is called as H alpha line. Second line is called as H beta line. So let us mention the series also. H beta line of fund series in He plus ion spectrum. So in the spectrum of He plus ion, helium plus ion, they are asking to find wave number in the case of fund series. Now, helium they given. Helium they given means what point we need to remember here? Its atomic number is 2. Leave it. Now, we want to know N1 value and N2 value. They given fund series. Now, today only we discussed. So that is why once you look at the tabular form whatever I given to you regarding fund series. First is Lyman bracket Lyman, Balmer, Passion bracket fund. So fund is fifth series. Fifth series means so N1 is 5, that is clear. N2 values can be any after 5, 6, 7, 8 like that. So first line, H alpha line means 6 to 5. First line in fund series is 6 to 5. The second line, beta line, is nothing but 7 to 5. So N1 is 5, N2 is 7. Understood? Or look at the tabular form. In fund series, N1 value is 5. N2 can be from 6, 7, 8 till so on. First line if they say, first line means what we say H alpha line. So in case of H alpha line, it is from 6 to 5. H beta line 7 to 5. H gamma line if they ask 8 to 5. Because it is fund series. Okay? Now let us directly substitute in the formula. They are asking nu bar. Nu bar formula is what? RH into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square into Z square. Now substitute it. 1.1 into 10 to the power 7 I written. 10 to the power 5 means it is in terms of centimeter inverse. 10 to the power 7 if I write, now answer will be in terms of meter inverse. 10 to the power 7 into 1 by 5 square minus 1 by 7 square into Z. Z value for helium we know how much it is. Atomic number is 2, so 2 square. Now 1.1 into 10 to the power 7. How much am I? 1 by 5 square. 5 square means 25 minus 7 square. 7 square means 49. 2 square means 4. So all these. Now we are going to simplify. The nu bar is equals to 1.1 into 10 to the power 7. So take the LCM. What will come? 49 minus 25 divided by, don't do multiplication, keep it like that, into 4. Okay? Now 1.1 into 10 to the power 7. 49 minus 25. How much it is? 24 divided by 25 into 49. Outside we have 4. That 4 also I written here. Then we need to simplify. Okay? Now let's observe this. Nu bar is equals to. Regarding simplification, we should be careful. See, exact calculations, these are multiplications, divisions you are able to do. Correct or not? But I told you, in the competitive examinations, we need to do it approximately. Okay? Now, let us go for 24 divided by 25. Very close numbers. correct or not? So in 24, 25 will cancel one approximately one time. Or if I come for 24 by 25. Okay, 24 is a small number. So in 25 it will be cancelled just more than 1. Okay? Exactly if you do, you will come to know. Got it? Approximately if you go, it will be 1.04 something. We will get. Understood the logic or not? 24, 25 very close numbers. So in 25, 24 how many times will be cancelled? Approximately one time it will be cancelled. Now, this is 4 into 1.1. 4 in 4 11s are 44. 4 into 1.1, 4.4. Now 4.4 by 49. Look at that. I will write, then we will come to know. 1.1 into 4. I am writing it as 4.4 into 10 to the power 7 divided by 1 into 49 is 49. So 1.04 into 49, just more than 49. Approximately I have taken it as 50. Okay? For simplification, calculation point of view. Now, the above value I am going to write it as, if I multiply with 110, it will be 44. One more 10 if I multiply, it will, the above value 4.4 I am going to write as 440 into 10 to the power 5. Can I write it or not? Okay? I didn't done anything. 2 decimals I am removed. I multiplied. That is why now here I taken as 10 to the power 5. 100 if you multiply it will become 440. 440 by 50. So 0, 0 gets cancelled. Okay? Now 44 by 5. How much it will be? 40, 5 will be cancelled 8 times. Okay? Then 4 will be left. Again 8. So it will be, so new bar is equals to 8.8 into 10 to the power 5. Meters or centimeters? As in the starting, we have taken RH value as 10 to the power 7 meter inverse. Because in centimeters it will be, centimeter inverse case it is 10 to the power 5. But in meters, 10 to the power 7 meter inverse. So last final units also meter inverse. Okay. If you do exact calculations, the value will be somewhat varies from this one. I am not telling this is exact one. Okay. Somebody may try in calculators or will do more time. Minimum at least 2 to 3 minutes you will take to do these multiplications and division. Okay. But if you spend 2 to 3 minutes for one question in NEET examination or CET or even in the JEE also, think about CET. CET means how many questions will be there? I think you may have it, you don't have idea about those examinations and all. When we come to NEET examination, you will have 45 questions. Minimum time you will get is 45 minutes for chemistry or 1 hour maximum we will get. Okay? So you need to solve a question in less than 1 minute. Got it? So instead of doing exact calculations, this is simple calculation. You will get approximate value. Because if you see the options won't be like 8.8, 8.9, 8.7. The options won't be like that. If one option is like 8.8, if it is exact one, the second option will be like around 9. The other option will be in 10. Understood? And one more option will be 6. Like that. In such case, it will be easy to do like this. Okay? Starting days, these type of calculations will take more time. Okay? Because I have done many numericals, so I may do the calculation fastly. You should also be try to do in such a manner. Okay? First time when we are doing, it will be like somewhat confusing. Because I didn't done anything on the board. Got it? Simply I did all the divisions and multiplications in the mind. You are also capable, even more capable than me. Okay? You are good in mathematics. So you can also try these type of simple calculations. 24 is smaller than 25, say approximately 1.04 taken. More than 1. Simple, our common sense. When more than 1, when we multiply 49, answer will be definitely more than 49. So for easy purpose I have taken 50. Okay? Sir, more than 49 means why don't you take 55 or 56? I am not multiplying with a big number. I am multiplying with 1.04, very small number. Okay? Then 4.4, for our convenience I have written it as 440. So into 100 we did. Okay? Then we got the final answer. Got it? So once go through the numericals, whatever we discussed, based on the Rydberg formula. Okay? Even based on this hydrogen spectrum, we have one more small topic. Keep the subheading as simple topic it is. Just 2 minutes. Calculation of number of spectral line. Calculation of number of spectral lines for given transition. Okay, keep the subheading as calculation of number of spectral lines for given transition. Transition means the electron transition from one orbit to the other orbit. Okay. Before going to give the shortcut formula, first theory wise I will explain to you. After this discussion, then I will give you the formula. Okay. Let it be, this is first orbit, this is second orbit, third orbit, fourth orbit. Okay. Let it be, our electron is present in second orbit. So definitely it will jump directly from second to the first. So how many lines we will get? Second to first means we are going to get only one line. Right? Now, if the electron is jumping from, our electron is present in this third orbit. Now how many lines we will get? That is the question. Okay? Theoretically, once observe here. Our electron is in the third orbit. Let it be we are in the third floor. How can we jump to first floor? So only the thing, some people will think, sir, directly I will jump from third floor to second floor directly. Some people may jump, leave it. Okay? So in such cases, one line we will get. Okay? What is the other possibility we have? When we are coming from third floor to first floor, what happens generally? First we will come directly third to second floor. Then we will come from second to first floor. Right? This is the normal generally what we do. So the extraordinary people may directly come from third to first floor. Leave them. Okay? Anyway, that is also one possibility is there. What are the other probabilities? From third orbit, electron first jumps to second orbit. Again it will jumps from second to the first. So how many lines we got? So finally we got lines. 3 lines we got. Got it? Understood or not? So third orbit to first orbit means, okay, we say we've got 3 lines. If they give 8th orbit or 10th orbit, if they say, how much time it will to write, time it will take to draw all these lines. It will take more time. Meanwhile, while drawing all these probabilities, somewhere we will do mistake. Okay? So, in such cases, I will give you a simple formula to solve these questions. Any type of question they ask, related to this. Okay, in different materials they will give different formula, but some formulas are not applicable in every case. So I will give you one formula which will be useful to solve any question based on spectral lines, even to the JEE advanced level also. Okay. Now the formula to calculate this one is number of spectral lines for electron transition from any orbit to any orbit. The formula is n2 minus n1 into n2 minus n1 plus 1 divided by 2. Okay, simple formula to calculate number of spectral lines for electronic transition from any orbit to any orbit. Then the formula is n2 minus n1 into n2 minus n1 plus 1 by 2. Okay, this is the formula to calculate number of spectral lines. Even I am going to simplify this given formula because in majority cases they are asking question for electronic transition from any orbit to first orbit they are asking. Okay, this formula is for electronic transition from any orbit to other orbits, or simply any orbit to any orbit. Okay. Now I am going to give another simple formula. This formula you are going to apply when electron transition from any orbit to first orbit. Okay. In the examination, if they give the electron is jumping from something orbit to first orbit, if they mention, instead of this formula, you can use simply it as n into n minus 1 by 2. This is the number of spectral lines. Okay? Understood? You don't think that sir may given some other formula. I didn't done anything. First orbit means n1 value how much? 1. That one only we substituted here. n2 minus 1 plus 1, 0. So n minus 0, n. This is the n. n2 minus 1 divided by 2. Okay? It is not a new formula, but when they give first orbit, directly we can use this formula. Majority of the cases in any national wide exam, generally they are asking for first orbit only. Okay? If you go to JEE or mains or high level examinations, sometimes they are giving from different orbit to different orbit. So in such cases, we should remember that formula. Got it? Let us solve one or two questions, then automatically you will get clarity about the formula. Note down the formula carefully. I think you got clarity when to use this formula, when to use the above formula. Now coming to the question, calculate the number of spectral lines observed for electron transition from fifth orbit to or fifth energy level to first orbit. Okay? Electron transition is going to take place from fifth to first. Then how many lines we will observe? Okay? Fifth to first means what formula we are going to use? to first orbit. So I am going to use the formula as n into n minus 1 by 2. So substitute. N value how much here? 5. So 5 into 5 minus 1 divided by 2. 5 minus 1 how much, Amma? 4 divided by 2. So 2 cancel in 4 2 times. 5 2 how much? 10 lines. Okay? When the electron is going to jump from fifth orbit to first orbit, we will observe 10 lines. Okay? Understood how 10 lines? Fifth orbit it is. So it may jump directly from fifth to first orbit, or it may jump from fifth to fourth orbit, or fifth to third orbit, fifth to second orbit. These are all the probabilities. Okay? Next, when electron jumps from fifth to fourth, so again from fourth, it may jump directly to third orbit, or to the second, or directly to the first. Okay? When the electron jumps to the third orbit, after third, again it will be jumps to maybe to second, maybe to first directly. Okay? Now when the electron jumps to second orbit, it may jumps directly from second to the first. Now count how many lines we got. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Instead of writing all these 10 on the paper, better to apply this formula. Correct or not? Okay? This is theoretical wise. Theoretical wise it will take more time. Got it? Instead of that, this is the formula to use easily. Right? Now, next question. Now coming to the second question and last question related to this. Calculate the number of spectral lines observed for the electron transition from sixth energy level to sixth to second energy level. Energy level nothing but orbit only. Sixth to second. Now which formula we have to apply? It is not first orbit. Okay? So we should go to the formula. Number of spectral lines. Number of spectral lines. Formula what we have? Look at the first formula given to you. N2 minus N1 into N2 minus N1 plus 1 divided by 2. So somebody will get doubt, sir, what is N2, what is N1? I told you, lower level is N1, higher level is N2. What is lower level? Second level. What is higher level given in the question? Sixth level. Okay? Substitute there. So if you observe there, 6 minus 2 into 6 minus 2 plus 1 divided by 2. 6 minus 2 how much, Amma? 4. 4 plus 1. 5 divided by 2. 2 cancel in 4 2 times. 2 5s are 10 lines. Okay? Got it? This is the simple way to solve. When the electron is jumping from 6th to the 2nd, then the number of spectral lines observed is 10 lines. Got it? So regarding Rydberg formula, we solved some numericals and even somewhat theory related content this topic. Okay? Number of spectral lines. Calculation we have formula this one. If they give lowest energy level is the first orbit, then we should go to that n into n minus 1 form, n minus 1 by 2 form. Got it? In today's class, we discussed about hydrogen spectrum related numerical part. Okay? Now, solve some other questions what were given in the material also. And If you get any doubt related to any numerical, if you don't get idea how to solve, just round off those doubts and all. In next coming 10-15 days, we are going to come to the college. Then in the study hours time, we will discuss all the doubts. Okay, don't worry. Whatever you are able to solve, you try to solve from the material. Got it? Then about the next topic, we will discuss in the next class. Thank you.